team partner. Trey Jordan, who has made a name for himself, seemingly becoming the hit for hire here at Pro South. That's a big young man.
That is. It's one of the only people that's been able to throw me around a little bit. Since I'm not used to that.
Two of the biggest men on the roster right here within feet of each other. I know you're a hothead. Don't just calm down. You got this.
I'm good. I don't have my stuff on. I'm happy just to kind of watch and take it in tonight. We had a big win last week. My brother's at one of his vacation spas for the week, getting ready before the big one next Friday, an anniversary. So we're going to ask him to join you, relax a little bit, and see what we got out here. I don't like these guys at all. There's a little respect for the threat. Man, they both just really suck as people.
A lot of people not fans of Calozzi and Trey Jordan, but they are formidable. And they are up for the TLC match, I'm sure. Everybody, I've heard from people I haven't heard from in some time saying, we're coming for the TLC Open Challenge. I was like, whoa. We're talking to Joe Wood about that.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they're walking into. You know, like it's not going to be a red carpet rollout invitational.
Maybe they're trying to reach for a little salvation.
Perhaps. These guys.
These two pumped up. Rocket Brady.
We're back here. That's my brother right there. He's so cool. You kind of look like him.
Thank you, Dad.
I do see the resemblance. Is it a ginger thing? Is that what it is?
So I think I liked them before that. I did not enjoy that you know, even being dressed in there's a little bit of a face thing. You know, no name for him to engage me like that. But hey, they're talented kids, man. They got an NCAA vibe to them.
Hi, Joe. Bye, Joe.
Calozzi giving his salutations and farewells.
I'm going to cross somebody in this match. I'm a distraction over here.
That's on them.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to come and say hello to Joe.
All right, what do these kids got?
Great wrestling skills. They're mat-based perfectionists. Great tag teams. They don't really play off the twin thing too much.
I like the upset here, man. I think the Twins are going to take them. I think they got some synergy.
I tend to agree with you on that.
You got to watch Calozzi. He's a slime ball.
Well, that power of the punch every time, just knocking people out left and right. We can't really figure out, what it is. There's something to it there that we're missing. T-Bird last week getting involved and just taking it to Calozzi.
Being a former official myself, I was very happy for him that he got that moment. What's the issue here?
I don't know what they're doing. They're trying to... And finally, we are underway. Power of the punch, the T-Bird, and dropped it. Oh, my gosh.
Sweet God in the night. What was that about?
That's from last week, I'm sure. Calozzi dropping T-Bird in the middle of the ring with the power of the punch right in front of Joe Wood.
I think he's dead.
There's a double roll-up here. Within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at the arches on that 1, 2. Only a 2 count. That made 10 there.
They get the moral victory, though. That is ridiculous. But unfortunately, those don't count. What? I mean,
Calozzi, they're trying to work a little slow. Double leg takedown there.
Okay. These kids, like I said, there's an NCAA vibe to them. Like something very mat-based about that approach, which you let them get their hands on you enough, you're not going to get up. Like, see?
Only a 2 count. Rolling Calozzi up with that. Going right back, focusing on that arm. We were talking about people with targets on their back earlier with Christian Garrett. You have a target on your back, as does your brother. What has it meant to you being able to come back with your brother as one unit in Bloodborne, as we say? It just means a little more.
It's been awesome. I think we've done a lot. We've made the tag division here start to mean something again. But I mean, that's not what it was about. It was about, it's a bucket list item to win tag team championship with your brother. Anyone who's been watching for the past year knows there's a complicated history there. But when it came down to it, he went away. I was having trouble getting any traction with anybody else here, and we finally settled things out, and he agreed to come back. And I mean, man, it's been a dream so far. Getting a win over Ace and Cam last week was...
I mean, some would say an upset. I don't see it that way. Wiley didn't see it that way, but...
I respect that. It's a fair view on that. Those guys have done everything here twice, if not more than that.
Still, we have the Young Lions Cup up and coming. You know a little something about the Young Lions.
I do. I was the youngest Lion last year. Realistically, I may be the oldest person ever to have been in that tournament. But so semi-finalist last year and was robbed by Douglas Sanders, whom eventually tried to kill me with a bench, and I sent him away, and he's never been seen here again. So, who won in the end?
Some people think the reach was a little far. Double kicks to Trey Jordan, taking him down, taking away the height and strength advantage.
It's good synergy.
There's the cover. Only one count.
Man. It's hard to keep him down. I know. I've had to use my own head against that man multiple times.
The human torpedo you have used to such efficiency lately. It is unreal. Where did that come from? And just all of a sudden just throwing it out there and being successful with it.
Well, Timber, my salute, the fallen headbutt, I got some traction there and realized, I can hit people with my head and not have the adverse effects that many people may have when doing so. So I was like, what if I try to add some momentum to this thing? And I also went through a little bit of an angry spell. So
yeah, a little bit of an angry spell. That's again.
Putting some speed behind that thing, and it kind of brings me back down a little bit. So I had to find a way to channel some anger. It looked like he didn't lift anything.
There's a cover by Trey Jordan. Only one count.
But yeah, it lets me blow some steam off, and I think it does some good damage on the same time.
Who do you see as up-and-comers? Who do you see besides, I guess, Steve and Trey, because they've kind of just come together, but they seemingly have their eyes set on you guys and the tag team championships here in Pro South. Is there anyone else out there that you see? We have several tag teams here. You have beaten the toxic ones in Cam and Ace. And seemingly they're next up, but you have laid out an open challenge for Anniversary, you and your brother both. Then last week you put the tag team titles up. You did that. But you know what? You were a hothead, and it still worked out in your favor.
It did. I think we're refining the anger a little bit. I think Alexander Lincoln, my brother, has been good about, he can see when that needs to be refined and kind of bring it back and be able to get me out of there for a second, let me dial back in a little bit. As far as other threats to us, I don't know. I think, I don't know what's going on with Carmageddon, but I think they're in the rear view at this point. The twins are an exciting prospect, I think. Calozzi and Jordan, I feel like, common enemies make common friends in this case. I think they just needed each other, so they found each other. But that's not to say there's not something dangerous about that. As far as who else, I don't really know. That's why we did the Open Challenge, because we're not missing Anniversary, so we're going to presumably open the show, second, third, fourth, after intermission, wherever we're at. We're going to come out there, and we're going to see who else comes out. And, hey, I hope we get surprised. I hope we get some greatest hits.
Well, it is Anniversary. You never know.
Oh, my God.
Double drop kick there. Wow. That could be it. Only a 2 count. I love the fact that the twins, they know each other all so well that one of them realized the other one was going to kick out and didn't just come in and break it up. You got to have trust.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a brother thing. It is. That's something, our chemistry from, I think we've had 13 matches together now, and from the first one to now, you can see how far we've come. It might take other teams a year to do that, but you know your blood.
Who won in the fights when you were kids?
Oh, wait a second. What do we got here?
Trey's up top.
Oh, my God.
This never ends. Wow! nobody home.
Will he ever connect on that?
I don't think so. The move. When are we going to see the move?
Hey, maybe it's next Friday.
Hey, you heard it here first.
I know he's going to try it. God willing, it works out. But who won in the fight when we were younger? So I'm the younger brother. So let's say 3-1, Lincoln won the fights. But the ones that I did tended to be pretty violent. So I had to overcompensate for the size. I dropped logs on his head out of a tree house before. I've done a lot of stuff.
The Seyden twins in charge now. Calozzi and Trey in trouble. Lucha rules.
Fired up.
Now this TLC match is also going to take away the Lucha rules because anything goes, just like it was trying to go for that drop toe hold, not able to get the larger man down. Finally able to get him down.
Don't give up. That's what I like about these guys. And they can do something with anything. He's rolling through that dude's feet. He's got a hold locked in.
The Seyden twins in charge. Trey so close he may have to tap out. This was not in the cards for Trey and Calozzi, I'm sure. Calozzi taking T-Bird out to start off this matchup.
If you're going to tap out here, you might as well not show up next week.
And if you're watching this live on TV, there is an ominous object in front of us. We have no idea what the hell it's doing here. But it's here in front of us, so we have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, made for some interesting views with these guys just flying out of the stage over here. Man, they've got Trey locked. Oh, a tag with the foot. That's
once again that mat-based wrestling coming to fruition. Up top, go for a sunset flip. Can they get Trey over? One up to another with a European uppercut. That's got to be a no, only two.
Okay. He knocked the crap out of him there. Okay. I think Trey's mad now.
The emo king has seen enough.
Yeah, big guys like us, when you get us off our feet, it's either over or you pissed us off.
Great tag team now, a 2-on-1 advantage by Calozzi and Trey Jordan. We'll see meeting in the middle. Oh my God.
What was that?
Giving him the treatment there.
Big deal. Maybe we do see them next week, and if that's the case, whatever. Beating both of those guys multiple times. But hey, that was a sick finish. Maybe there's something cooking with these two, but good results. A cleaner contest than I expected, I'll say that. Well,
The Seyden twins taking it to Calozzi. And, oh no, we're not done yet.
I'm not letting this happen.
Joe, what are you doing, Joe? Don't get involved. Joe Wood coming out. He has left commentary. Seemingly the power of the punch. There's a human torpedo to Calozzi. Joe ducks one, going and taking it to Trey Jordan. There he goes. Again, big clothesline, big stiff clothesline by Joe Wood. Swinging a miss by Calozzi. He's got him up, going for the wood chipper. Trey Jordan able to save Calozzi. Punch to the face. And Air Jordan for your troubles. Joe should have just stayed here by me. F5. The Air Jordan by Trey Jordan. Man. Big win by Calozzi and Trey Jordan against the Seyden twins. Joe Wood coming out, trying to stop the beatdown. He gets taken out. Next week, TLC. Seyden Calozzi stole one half of the Tag Team Championship. Is this in our future? Could that be our next Tag Team Champions here in Pro South? These two look formidable. They have left one half of the Tag Team Champions lying in the ring. Episode 764, 0 hour. Joe Wood leaving commentary to help out the